Welcome to the Sunday Sip, where it is Sunday.
And we sip.
I go by the name of Terry.
I'm Addie.
And we are so glad to be back in the building after many sunrises and sunsets and all that, man. And technical difficulties. That's how you know we're back.
That's how you know we're back.
And we're live, man.
It's always an eventful live.
Good to see my partner. You sitting up right?
I am.
Looking good.
Thank you.
You know, we had to let you completely
get all the kinks and
get a little bit better. Not 100%,
not 100,
about 97.
I was gonna say 95, but sure.
Oh,
97.
Okay. Well, we almost there, man. We almost there.
Oh, you put the chair way over there. Hold on, I gotta get my footrest.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
All right.
Now we're back.
All right, Addie.
Yes, I just want to say. Well, first, welcome to everybody, all that good stuff. But I just want to say a heartfelt, sincere thank you to all of you that have been posting comments and leaving little message for me, or even sending me emails saying just thinking about you, praying for you. All of it really was felt to heart, and I truly, truly appreciate it. You guys made me get all teary-eyed at one point.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you to all of you. My sassy ladies that would send me a quick WhatsApp, just everybody that would just send something when you didn't have to. It's like, it's not an obligation to send your favorite YouTuber
Right.
a get well soon, but so many of you sent a response, not asking about anything, not getting into any details or anything, just, hi Addie, thinking of you, hope you're feeling better. And it made everything go, and it just warmed my heart. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really went a long way in helping her get her stuff together. And then, the people that went a little bit and above, you know who you are. We sincerely thank you for taking the time out and just, checking up on us, almost daily and making sure. At first, I guess they thought I sniped you out because
you did the video without me.
I had to do the video without you. And
everybody's like, is Addie okay?
You weren't here, but man, we are back in the house, here to talk cruising. Summer is almost here. That means a lot of people, us included, are going to be hitting the seven seas and doing things. My man DT Cruiser, always first in the chat. Brother, it is always a pleasure to see you up in here. It has been many months since the last sip. It feels like
it's been 1 month.
Yeah, but it seems like it's been
many months.
It really feels. The thing about the people that come to the sip, since we've been doing it for so long, it's like a family, and it's not just people that we've actually met. It's people that come to us and watch religiously every week, or watch the replays. And we got so many people from not just here in the States. We got people abroad. We got crew members that come into the sip, and we trust.
Some of those were the ones that I was so shocked to get a comment on or an email from, because you're all the way working on your job on some ship out in the middle of the ocean, but you're sending me a get well soon. So
that was dope. That was really dope.
Very heartfelt. So thank you to all our crew and just everybody.
Yeah. What's up, Desiree? What's going on, Miss Tiffany PD in the house? Valencio, brother, what you sipping on today? I know you got a glass in hand. That's what I'm talking about.
Do we have a special drink for today?
We do.
I didn't even know it. It's been that long.
But before we get to that, we got some housekeeping that we need to do, Addie. So what you need to tell the people.
Got to do the homework.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for being here. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button to subscribe. Share with a friend and all that good jazz. If you have not hit that like button, that's what we call ringing the doorbell. So you may see that up in the chat. Ring the doorbell means hitting that thumbs up button. Just goes to show that you like this video and you want to share it with as many people as you want, or as you can, at the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, man. Means a lot.
It means a lot.
Thank you for that.
You don't have to. You don't have to do it, but
what's up,
we
Sydney?
encourage you to do it.
And of course, if you hear people talking about ringing the doorbell, that is. We're already trying to go to the bar already.
Look at them trying to rush to the bar.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get my.
I just asked you before we started if all the buttons was good.
My reflexes are off. But I forgot what I was getting ready to say, man.
But yes.
Oh, yeah. So if you see people, if this is your first time here hanging out with us and you see people talking about ringing the doorbell, that's what we call the thumbs up button. Just give it a nice little soft tap. That just lets everybody know that you guys love it. 148 of you hanging out with us, and we really, really appreciate that. Let's see. We got Elder Watkins in the house. Dawn is in the house. What's going on with you, Claude?
Do we got the dollars?
Glad to see you as well. Tia in the house. What's up? Jenny coming all the way from Finland.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
Gosh.
That's what I'm talking about. People from all over the world. We really appreciate you being here, Jenny.
What time is it in Finland?
I have no idea. Do you have an idea?
No, that's why I'm asking.
But welcome to the SIP.
Welcome to the SIPs, Jenny.
Crystal B in the house. What's going on? Glad to see you in here as well. John Spade, what's going on? Yes.
Hey.
It is time to talk cruising and SIP. That's what we got here for you.
That
Deja in the house. What's going on, Toyla? She says her Sundays have not been right without the Sunday SIP.
Thank you, guys.
What's going on, Tara and Tierra? So many people, so many new names. Tazetta, they're back. Miss Jonesy in the house. Florida Cruisers. So I guess a lot has happened in the past month.
4 weeks, yeah.
To be completely honest, we haven't kept up with every single thing that has transpired. So if you guys got some juicy bits of cruise
Tell
info,
us.
Drop it down in the chat, and we'll make sure to talk on that and get it all out of there and all that good stuff. You know, summer's almost here. That means people are getting ready to go sailing. We want to know what cruises you got coming up over the next couple of weeks, next few months, what you're planning on. We had a huge response to our first video that we dropped.
Oh my God, y'all.
For Greece. And to all our brand new Greek friends. What was that?
Woo. Hello, Snoop wanted to join in on the conversation.
That's kind of freaky.
That's creepy as creepy AF, y'all.
All right, so we said Greek and then the bottle pop.
Opa!
Opa!
What?
Yeah, how in the world did that happen?
Did you shake it or anything?
No, it's been sitting back there for an hour. All right, you saw it here? Yeah, if you see anything else floating behind us or anything, let us know. The aliens came to get me, man.
I watch way too many horror movies for that to be happening.
You know? Normally we would... Those that know, you hear some loud, you get to running, but I ain't got nowhere to go.
You saw we had to look at each other first.
Like I said, man, welcome to the Sunday Sip. We are officially back.
What? Snoop said, I got something to say.
So with that being said, yes, we do have a cocktail for
what?
Yo, the bottle just straight popped. We do have a cocktail for the day, and it's going to spear off an announcement that we're going to make. A lot of you already know the announcement, but it's called the Old Cuban. You'll be able to find the recipe if you follow us on the community page. If you're on IG, you'll be able to get that recipe. Some of you probably are already trying it, but if you don't get a chance to sit with us, then you've got the recipe.
Y'all are too funny talking about it's too early for Halloween.
And we'll get into that. Yo, like I'm really shook here for a second. I didn't know what that was.
I was looking outside.
I thought it was a sound effect. I thought I hit a button over here. Man, I didn't know what it was.
Someone said it's too early for Halloween.
Gee.
So, Cheryl said, "Oh Lord, y'all got ghosts."
But you notice as soon as I started talking about Greece.
It was Greece. Because we love, Greece, y'all. The overwhelming response that we have gotten to this Greece video and all of the Grecians that have responded in the comments and tell us how much you love the video and can't wait to share it. And you have been sharing it. And how just the overwhelming response and the hospitality that we have received when we went to Greece, and now that we're back home and we're showing our Greece experience.
When I tell you, I haven't seen such a passionate group of people about their country, and about their city.
It's almost like the Caribbean.
Man, I mean, if you go and you check out the comments, you'll see just how passionate they are about Greece. I mean, I'm here for it, and I can't wait to get back over there. Shout out to Phil and D in the house. What's going on? Yes, the sip is back. Leanne, what's going on? Glad to see you up in here. Lots of people saying happy Sunday. Glad to see us back. Damien and Quanda in the house. What's up, fam? Glad to see y'all up in here. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Carla G, what's going on?
Hey, Carla.
I gotta.
And Terry.
Oh.
Oh, Lord, my sassy ladies.
I gotta try and say as many hellos as I can because it's been a while. Miss Natasha L, always checking in to check up and see what's going on. So let me see if I can remember to do that. Let's drop some dollars.
That's what I asked you if you had the dollars.
For Natasha L,
For
y'all.
Natasha and for Elder Watkins that hit us at the beginning.
Yeah, man. Oh, we're going to go back and drop some more dollars. Let's
drop dollars
again.
for Elder Watkins.
Yeah.
And Valencio that gave us that super sticker.
Yeah, Valencio says it does feel like years. It's been a minute.
Oh.
All the way from Australia.
Miss Palmer.
Miss Palmer's on holiday. Sydney, Australia. Yes.
Yeah, I thought she was New Zealand, but no. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. She says she's watching from Sydney today. About to head off on a cruise. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
What cruise line? Let us know down in the chat below. Sydney says, love y'all. Hope you're having a great summer so far. We are, man. And if you saw the title,
what?
Hot Cruise Summer.
It's the cruising season is upon us again.
It is about to be a hot cruise summer. I was checking out everybody that got a chance to go check out Disney's brand new little spot. Disney's
Is it
Lookout
K or
Key.
Key?
I think it's Lookout Key.
Okay. Because some people pronounce it different. The cruise lines.
On the island of Eleuthera. Eleuthera, is that how you say it?
Eleuthera.
I didn't want to butcher that. In the Bahamas.
Yes.
They did their preview sailing aboard the Disney Magic. They did it for 3 days out of Fort Lauderdale. So a lot of people got a chance to check out Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
That's such a long
It is a long title.
Lookout Key.
Disney characters all over the place. They had the outfits by Bahamian fashion designer Theodore Eilert. So, they said they were going to go all in Bahamian culture and utilizing the Bahamian people. And that's really cool. Let's see. They've got the Goombay Cultural Center for Mickey Mouse and Friends. And they were treated to a Sun Beach baths at the Play Pavilion. Kid-friendly activities like Goofy's Good Day Limbo, Pluto's Pineapple Ring Toss, and Chippendale's Water Brigade. They've got a new song called Everything Cool.
Nah, everything. You put H.
Sorry. Everything Cool.
Everything.
That was produced with Walt Disney and
Don't get us to try to talk patois.
No, we can't do it.
We cannot do it.
I wouldn't even do it. And you'll be able to see a lot of some of your favorite content creators and some of the videos and stuff that they posted out there. It looked really interesting.
Looked interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know about that really long pier.
That walk though?
With no shade.
Bruh, you know about how hot it's about to be?
No shade, and you gotta walk that long walk on the pier to get to the island. Yeah. I wonder why they did it that long. Because of the depth of the water?
Probably the only way, they could get it.
Wow.
I wonder if they're going to do some little shuttles maybe to
they
get
need
people
something.
And take them back and forth. But, they may not have had it ready because it was just a preview.
Yeah, that's true.
Jenny says it's over midnight in Finland right now.
Thank you. Because you could be asleep right now.
Thank you. Tiffany Mosby checking in from the Lou. What's going on?
What's up in the Lou?
Tashandra Roberts. We got some Virginia cruisers in the house.
Oh, my goodness.
Lots of new names. Quality Child Care 1 in the house. Deja Marie. Yeah, I saw that P&O Cruise is no longer a cruise line anymore. I think Carnival is, I think they're going to buy the P&O Australia brand. Yeah.
I mean, Carnival, they were already part of Australia. Part of Carnival.
Yeah. Well, I told you there's a lot of cruise stuff that we haven't dug deep into, but I did come across that story. And that was that. But yeah.
Wow, that's huge.
Disney Magic. I like the little cabana deals that they have.
Oh, you went back to the Lookout?
Yeah. I'm trying to get back in the swing.
Get in the swing of things. Okay.
It's real. It's live. We bound to be all over the place.
The Magic is the oldest ship. So that was the one that they did.
Yeah. So for those of you that have already seen some of those videos and some of the places, what do you think? Do you think that Disney knocked it out the park? Because they're going to knock it out your pocketbook. I can tell you that much. Is it something that you're looking forward to, you want to try out, or you just kind of like, oh, that's nice, and you're ready and waiting on, Royals new islands and stuff. That's going to be kind of dope.
I think it's cool if you really love Disney. I think it's cool, but since we're not like Disney,
yeah, we're not like super into Disney, and that's only because traditional Disney we lived it with our kids when they were growing up, but we're more of the newer stuff.
We're Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars.
Yeah, so we've yet to do the Wish. So Disney, if you're listening out there, we would love to go check out the Wish
or the Treasure. If you want to put us on the brand new,
I'm sure there's a lot of
we will gladly
empty nesting people that fit your primary demographic financially that would love to know more about it.
Absolutely.
I can't wait. I want to do the Wish. I really want to do the Wish.
Yeah. You really want to do the Wish because of the Star Wars bar.
Come on, man. You already know.
That's why he really wants to do the Wish.
Oh, Valencio says the party had started telling us we back.
Yes.
Thanks, Anthony. Carla G says 77 days until Sisterhood at Sea 24.
I don't think you're excited at all, Carla.
Then Utopia getting closer.
I don't think you're excited at all. If you don't know what she's talking about, SAS 2024 is Sisterhood at Sea. That's our all girls, or I won't say girls because we are definitely women. A female-only cruise trip.
Yeah.
That's so got your mamas and your daughters and your sisters and your cousins and your best friends.
Well, you might as well go ahead and tell them a little bit more about it.
That's what I was doing. We're going to Cozumel and on Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady, and we're doing the Riviera Maya itinerary. Cannot wait. We're starting to put the final touches on everything. I sent them all out the outfit lists, and they are so excited.
Now, if there's some ladies that are listening right now that may want to try and get on the ship with you and see what it's all about,
still absolutely can. You'll have to pay in full though because we are past the final payment, but there's still room on the ship. By all means, give me an email, and if you don't make it to this one, come to the next one next year in Greece.
Yeah. The one in Greece is going to be hot.
Epic.
That's what I keep seeing. Whenever I check the email, everybody's like, yo, what's going on with this Greece? Especially the guys like, yo, we know this is the Sisterhood cruise. But
yeah, the guys don't email me. They email
you think, Addie, mind if we tag along with our wives or our sig others and come? I was like, hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's all her.
Yeah, they don't email me. They email Terry saying, can we go?
All right, so we got a first question of the afternoon. This is coming from our good friends down South Florida, cruisers in the house.
Wonderful.
They says, we have MSC Seascape coming up. Have you sailed on this ship?
Yeah, we did a whole group cruise on it.
Yeah.
Last November for Thanksgiving. The Seascape is absolutely beautiful. It's one of the few ships that are made for the Caribbean, meaning like they have lots of outdoor areas for you to sit and just observe. I can't talk. Observe the ocean. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But yes, absolutely beautiful ship.
Yeah, you can't talk because you're eating those darn almonds over there.
No, I couldn't get my words out.
Crystal B says she's got the Carnival Mardi Gras coming up July 6th. She can't wait. Shout out to Beatzilla in the house. Yes, the sip is back. Your favorite couple. What's up, fam?
Hey,
y'all.
We
really got the bottles popping. I'm like low key looking out the corner of my eyes.
I'm low key scared. Like,
behind me.
I don't know if you keep seeing
it was like that video you showed me where the dude was sitting at the desk.
Oh, doing the AI stuff?
Yeah, the AI thing, and then
the door opened and it said
a lady that's 600 years old was behind him.
Yeah,
with
an angry face.
Hey, man.
We want no AI picking up on nothing.
Mario says, I wasn't a big fan of visiting Greece, but that sunset, though.
Oh, you visited Greece and you didn't like it? What did you do that you didn't like?
Yeah, let us know. I'd be really... he's coming up later, he says, I'm sold.
Aw.
Yeah, Greece had some of the most magnificent sunsets we probably have ever seen. Sunsets hit different in certain parts of the country.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Because you don't really have a lot of noise pollution, light pollution and stuff in the air. And yeah, those were absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I cannot wait
to go back.
Can't wait. Shout out to Carlene in the house. What's up? See it with C up in here. Tiffany says she's going to be cruising on the Carnival Mardi Gras in August, and she's counting down the days. Davia says, happy Sunday sip. Missed you guys. Hope you're feeling well, Addie. You're looking amazing.
Aww.
Q Creation says, hello, welcome back. Currently on the Independence of the Seas. And just wanted to say hi before going to Chops Grill for dinner.
See, that's what's up.
I could sure go for some Chops Grill for dinner right now.
Up. You on vacation, but you chiming in. Thank you.
Yeah, Crystal said
we love the Independence.
They're also celebrating their wedding anniversary June 9th. Happy anniversary to you.
Happy anniversary.
Palmer's on Holiday says, you are right. I am from New Zealand, but here in Sydney for a cruise.
See, I told you.
Off on Carnival Splendor.
I was like, I could have swore she said New Zealand.
On the Splinter to Vanuatu in the South Pacific.
It's Vanuatu.
Vanuatu. Sorry, there you go. See, that's why you are here, man.
I told you.
That is why
I am your amigos.
You are here to, back me up.
Yep.
Looks like there are lots from the U.S. on our sailing.
Oh, really?
Nice.
We've yet to go to that part of the world.
Yeah, man. I bet it's like beautiful over there.
I know.
I'd be looking at the brochures and stuff, dreaming.
We can dream together.
Facts.
Dreams to make it to a reality.
Lisa Miller says she's cruising on the Carnival Magic November 16th, counting down the days.
Oh, you in serious countdown mode.
Mario says Disney's pier was built so far away because of the reef.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They did it to protect the environment. That's what's up.
Which is very important. So I'm glad that Disney was responsible enough in doing that.
Yeah.
But they could have put some shade sails.
But man. Some bro, I was like the long walk home.
Yes, they could have done some shade.
Can you imagine the pier runners trying to make it back to the ship?
That's like a 100-yard dash.
Man, that would be like crazy, like dead crazy. And speaking of, I want to say I saw a story about a teenager that left his parents behind because they missed the ship.
Oh,
did you hear about that one?
No.
So
the parents missed, but the kid made it back on?
Let me tell you, this is why it's so important to make sure your watch is set properly. Listen to those announcements when they make it about staying on ship time. But apparently, a teen who graduated from high school in December got a cruise as a gift for his 18th birthday.
That's becoming a thing.
Graduation. And it was their family's first cruise.
Aww.
And he tried to tell his family about staying on schedule. It was a week-long cruise. But he said they would not head back to the ship when it was time to go. See, they were shopping and bargaining with people. He says, I told them repeatedly, it's time to head back to the ship. And so mom was like, boy, get on out of here. I'm doing something right now.
Get on, I know I'm doing.
Even though he continued to warn his parents about the ship leaving, they left it. They got left behind. He got back on the ship. And so about 45 minutes after the ship left, they hit him up on WhatsApp, pissed. They
were mad at him?
They were mad at him and blaming him for making sure that for not making sure the boat waited for him.
The ship ain't gonna wait. The ship ain't waiting for you to go shopping.
So the young man said, I wanted to scream that they were not going to inconvenience the 4,000 people because two couldn't understand what a schedule was.
Good job.
So ultimately, the parents had to fly to the next port at their expense, which I heard was considerable, leading to more animosity. And the teenager who did not identify the ship or where they were sailing expressed regret, saying, I wish I had never asked for this. They're making me miserable because I left without them. So,
what would y'all do? Your child is being responsible. The kid is being the responsible adult.
He's telling you, Mom, Dad, we got to get back on the ship. The ship is going to leave if we're not back on the ship. And you just like, boy, go on about your business. Stay out of grown folks' business.
That's
one of those moments where stay out of grown folks' business will come back and slap you in the arse.
Oh my gosh, I'm proud of him.
Yeah, man.
And I'm sad that his parents are giving him a hard time.
I gotta give that young man an applause.
Because he did the right thing. And his parents should be ashamed of themselves for not listening to your child.
Come on, man, though. You know you'd be mad too, though.
No.
You'd be mad at first.
I would be no. Because on that, it's my fault. And it's the kid, it's the parents' fault. I wouldn't even be mad because I was like, it'd be one of those situations like, damn.
Yeah, I saw that and I was just like,
dang, the kid was right.
You know, so for those that are watching and it's your first time, I know you've seen the stories because you do your research. You're on YouTube. That's why you're here. You've heard the stories about people getting left behind because, you know, there are a lot of different causes for people getting left behind and becoming pure runners.
Yes.
One is, just flat out being irresponsible and not getting on the ship when you're supposed to.
Right.
But a lot of people do have their times messed up. Yeah. Because you're on the ship and then you're in airplane mode and then you get off the ship and then you want to use the Wi-Fi when your phone or your watch
automatically goes to,
it automatically resets back to where it was. And so, you know, you may be an hour or 2 hours behind or ahead of the ship and it can happen. So, you know, one thing.
That's how it was on Holland. Yeah. Our last cruise, they had to keep putting little notes in our cabin every night. Yeah. To tell us what time we should be set to because we went ahead an hour, ahead another hour, back an hour. And it was like, what is the time?
It's crazy. So make sure you don't be one of those people that we're watching on the
because we'll make fun of you. Yeah.
Don't say Addie and Terry didn't tell you nothing, man.
Because we will make fun of you.
Let's see. Yoda says it's midnight currently in Greece too. That is correct, man.
Wow.
Deja, coming back to when we were talking about P&O being defunct, she says one ship's getting retired and the others are being absorbed into Carnival.
Oh, they're doing like the Costa thing. Not Costa, but yeah, Costa. How they bought the Firenze and the Venezia. Yeah. So they'll probably do something like that.
Elder Watkins says he's going on the MSC Seashore in October. Been too long since last November and going to make up for it. February 25th, also on the Carnival Vista.
Two great ships. We have not done the Seashore. We've only done the Seascape and the Seaside. But we want to do the Seashore. Yeah. Because we love the whole sea line of MSC. And we love the Vista.
So even with all the issues that MSC has been having, man, that World Europa, Two Voices 59. The Voices 59. I was about to
say, what are you?
Voices.
Two Voices.
Thank you for that.
Oh my God!
Huge blessing, man. Dropping dollars for you. Thank you for that.
You just made my heart smile. He said, "I'm so glad you are feeling better. I've missed your smile."
Oh man, look at her. Say they all missed
you. And he said, "My sunshine is back." Oh
man, thank y'all. Y'all
you see how he say that?
Y'all so see now you put me on blast.
You were supposed to be saying that.
Oh man, okay.
Thank you.
That's how we doing now. That's where we at. That's where we at on the sip.
No. Let me just put this out there. If you have a significant other in your life and you end up having to have surgery or something that takes you out of commission, when you have a spouse or significant other that takes that role and takes care of you while you are out of commission, you are a very lucky person. So thank you, baby.
Oh, man. Appreciate it.
Because, ladies, I don't know if you ever realize how much you bend when you have to use the bathroom. Or all the little things that you end up bending to do when you're not able to bend. You just think like, God dang. So he got sick of me. As much as I called him, babe, I can't use the bathroom.
Yo, so I didn't give her the bell. I thought about giving her one of them little bells, but I was like, nah, I know what was coming.
Babe. So just appreciate the person in your life that you have as your significant other, because he went through a lot. From feeding me to making sure I was taking my medicine at the right time to helping me go to the bathroom.
Man, it's real over here, y'all.
So
real.
I want to say thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just remember that.
To making sure I wasn't bored.
Right.
Oh my God. The boredom was real.
Let's see. What else have I seen? Carnival. Since a lot of people are taking trips on Carnival, we just did the last teaching class on Carnival. So
go watch that video.
Carnival is contemplating on doing 4 and 5 day sailings on their Excel class ships. That's going to be Mardi Gras, Celebration, Jubilee. I think it's in response to Royal's Utopia of the Seas.
I think
They're saying, like, if you can make a ship that big, an Oasis class ship,
and it's only going
to do short weekend trips, and we ain't gonna build no new ship just to do that. But what if we put one of our big ships,
the XLs on a 4-day?
And that was coming from John Hill in his daily chats. Of course, normally mega ships like those, they do the long sailings, the 5 to 7 plus days. But yeah, they're thinking of making that happen.
We saw a few of you that are saying that you are going on Utopia. How many of you are going on Utopia, or excited about Utopia to be able to do an Oasis? To be able to do an Oasis class ship in 4 days. That's outrageous. At first I was against it. Remember?
Yeah.
Because I was like, why would you build a ship that big just to do a 4-day cruise? Because you're not going to be able to experience the whole ship. And they're doing it on the basis that it's a teaser for new cruisers to be able to go on a ship that size for the weekend or the 4 days and get a teaser and be able to see how much fun you can have if you book a longer cruise on the other Oasis class ships. So on that part, it's smart, but it is to me a little bit wasteful because it's a big ship. It's a ginormous ship.
But the thing about the short getaways, they're good for anniversaries, birthdays, bachelorette parties,
graduations.
Just when you need a peace of mind, and you graduations, and when you just want to get away, that's an excellent use for Utopia. And it'll be amazing. It'll be interesting to see how that ship does.
Right.
I think it's going to do really well because you get the chance to be on one of the big ships with all the frills and bells and whistles without having to take a very long cruise. So I think they're going to do really well with that. But it's going to be interesting.
And you're guaranteed to go to Perfect Day. So.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to go to Perfect Day?
It's a great day.
Yeah, it's a great day. Perfect day.
Especially now that they have Hideaway.
I know they got 2 more Excel class ships to come. So they're not done yet. There are 2 more after Jubilee, if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of y'all are going on Utopia.
Toila says she's waiting on Celebration Key next year.
That's going to be cool.
The little teases they've been giving has been pretty dope. Cheryl wants to know if I've watched The Acolyte. I watched it last night, man. I'm ready for the 3rd one. Come on, you knew I was going to watch it. I didn't get a chance to watch it when it dropped, but I watched it last night. Yeah, I'm like,
And when he says he watched it, that means the living room was in movie mode. Lights were dimmed. Sound was up high. Snacks were on the ready.
Very glad I didn't have my lightsaber in hand. D&W Love the Cruise says, sending love and blessings your way. You're living at the next level. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Shout out to your mom in the chat.
Hi, Mom.
Say she's a bit late. She's been out babysitting.
Aw.
Sugar Bear says, hello, everyone. Thought I'd stop by and say hello. He's there in Punta Cana in the DR at the Impressive Resort. Hope everybody's having a great day.
You are having a wonderful day.
Man, come on.
We haven't been to Punta Cana, but we love the DR.
Man, come on. Cynthia says SAS 2024. Brother Mallard says, did you see that MSC is going to try and build the world's biggest cruise ships, and RCL is planning on making smaller ships? Yep, I saw that.
We saw that.
Like, that would be interesting.
It's going to be like the World America, but plus.
I'm trying to imagine that because the World Explorer, soon to be World Europa, and soon to be World America are already pretty impressive with the size that it is. But it's going to be interesting to see
how to make that bigger.
What MSC is going to take from everybody else.
That's all they do. All the cruise lines generally borrow something from a different cruise line and do it to where they think it's better.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be really interesting to see how they.
And I am glad that RCL or Royal Caribbean is making smaller ships, because I don't always want to go on an Oasis.
No cap. I think the cruise line right now that has got their short game working is Virgin.
Heck yeah.
Their ships are big enough to go to those exotic ports, and there's quite a few of them. New itineraries dropping almost every day. We'll talk about some of those coming up here in just a few minutes. But man, yeah,
they have the perfect size, or the celebrities edge class. They're all the same size.
But I wonder what an
Norwegian
RCL small ship would look like
after being Oasisified.
Yeah, like what would they put on it, and how would it be attractive?
Because the Independence is nothing like Wonder or the bigger Oasis is, and the Mariner of the Seas.
Yeah,
those are nothing like the bigger ships. So
no,
it's like,
not at all.
So what are they going to try to do Oasis like on a smaller ship?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Mr. Icon, what y'all got planned?
I know, Mr. Icon, chime in.
Pretty Girl says that they have a Disney Maritime cruise booked that goes to Castaway Cay and Lighthouse Point. After seeing LP, I want to cancel. I'm not impressed. May have to book the Wish and just go to CK.
Oh, wow.
That's a big statement. Walter Saunders says, what are your thoughts on MSC making a possible bigger ship than the Icon?
I think it's great.
Talked about that. He also said Carnival is absorbing P&O Australia ships under Carnival Australia.
Okay. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. Because MSC they're trying really, really hard to break into the U.S. market. Yeah. So getting the big ships is what us Americans like. Go big or go big or go home.
Hold my bear. America. All right, man. Michael Burrell says, hey, Terry, am I crazy or do you have the Ray-Ban Meta glasses? Just ordered a pair that are arriving tomorrow, planning to use them while I cruise to take more photos and videos. Glad you guys are back. Michael, yes, I do have the Ray-Ban Metas. Mine are prescription. And it's good to have for like behind the scenes, or when you don't want to grab something out of your pocket shots. Or maybe you forgot your camera and you're just like, oh my God, I need to either take a quick video of that or take a photo of that. I absolutely like mine. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they're going to add to the glasses, because I think they are just getting started, but I think you're going to enjoy them as well. So it has come to that point in the
we passed 5:30 back.
We be doing that, man. We be talking and not sipping, but we got to sip. But while I get ready to go to the bar, there are about 253 of you hanging out with us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We really appreciate that. Only 155 thumbs up. That means we got some work to do, because apparently y'all don't like it enough for you to hit that thumbs up button.
It's because we ain't made the drink. We ain't made the drink. That's what it is.
I got to make the drink, and then we'll be good.
Then we'll be good.
We're going to be good. So let me give you your bar music.
Bar music.
If I'm not mistaken, it's this little yellow one right here. So
it's yellow now?
Yes, yellow.
It used to be red.
I think it's yellow.
Thank you, Miss Elaine, Auntie Elaine.
Ready to do your thing, man?
Yeah.
All right, Ben.
I just slide my almonds out the way.
It's on you, man.
Oh, to the bar!
Hey, Addie and Terry.
That ain't it.
See? You said the yellow button. That's not the yellow button.
When booking,
I don't even know where it is. See, that's how you know we've been gone for a while. Did I take our music off?
I hope not.
I think I did. All right, well, we have no bar
music. That's okay.
So I'm going to go get to the bar, make this cocktail, and I'm going to pass.
Y'all should like us just for the fact that we are
pass everything over to you.
100% live.
We are right. We are right there. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
See, he ain't ready. He's trying to give me He's trying to give me the keys to the whip, but
I swear this is a professional show. People don't leave us. All right, I'm getting ready to make the old Cuban recipe once again in our community page and on IG. To the bar.
To the bar.
I really don't know what happened to our music.
That's crazy. I'm gonna try to scooch a little.
All right.
So that I'm in the circle. There we go. Yeah, it feels weird. I need music. All right. So yeah, Michael, also, if it's a new tech, 99% absolute certainty that Terry is going to get it, because he is a true techie. So he loves all things tech, and he will purchase. Oh, I got a little bit of echo. I'm too close.
No, that was my headphones.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So yeah, he's a techie, so he's going to get all the new things. all the new things.
All the new things. All right. So, if you're ready to make this cocktail with me.
You scared the crap.
Oh, my man. I'm kind of scared to go back here because the bottle pop. But in order to make the old Cuban cocktail, it's a good, refreshing cocktail. And there's a reason why we're making the old Cuban, because we have an announcement coming up. But you need 2 ounces.
I just figured out what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
2
heck is he
ounces
talking
of
about?
aged Cuban rum. I'm actually using a rum from Cuba. It's Havana Club, but
The real deal.
Will work just fine. You're going to need lime. You're going to need simple syrup. You're going to need Angostura bitters, about 8 mint leaves.
So it's like a mojito.
And some sparkling wine.
So it's like a mojito, but kicked up a notch?
Yeah, kicked up a little bit.
Okay.
Go on to the bar now.
To the bar. Okay, Patricia Frost says she is anxious for her first cruise on the Carnival Elation this Saturday. Girl, don't be scared. You got this, because Terry has actually sailed on the Elation, and that was before it got fixed, though. So you should have a wonderful time. Enjoy the sail away party, eat some good food, and enjoy yourself. It's a great ship. Hello, Mother. She's saying thank you to everybody that are watching, everybody that's watching all over the earth. Thank you. Gina's World says, for an anniversary dinner, if you had to choose, which restaurant would you pick and why? Chops Grill. You listening, babe?
Yep.
Chops Grill or 150 Central?
150 Central.
For
Hands
both,
down,
yeah.
150 Central.
For both of us, it would be 150 Central Park because we are big time foodies and we like the option that they have on their menu. Chops Grill, no shade. It is a great steakhouse if you really want to like a steak or steakhouse type vibe. That is great, but we just like the vibe and the menu at 150 Central Park better. So there you go. Especially for an anniversary dinner, it's got more romantical vibe to it. And definitely, if you like what's gin? If you like gin, definitely try their signature cucumber martini. Yeah, you guys are agreeing with us with the kid, talking about he warned them multiple times, don't blame him. Those parents are awful. Okay, Melina. Hey, darling, I love your short hair. She says, going on the celebration next month, what's your best tip? I would say for the celebration, go to Shaq's Big Chicken to get the chicken sandwich, but then go to Guy's Burgers to get the fries. There's that. Definitely go have a couple of drinks at the the Golden Jubilee. But don't forget Alchemy, because that's also another great bar. But the Golden Jubilee was our favorite on that ship. And ride the boat. Wiley Simmons, thank you for joining in from the DC area. And Terrence Simmons, thank you for saying great to see your return to the SIP. Truly, truly appreciate it. And then he said the teen tried to save his parents some money. Right, Lakeisha? They tried to save them, but they were hard-headed. Natalie White is in place, and she says, so glad to see you guys. Mom and I just got back from an Alaskan cruise on Celebrity Edge. I know everybody's going. Yeah, we're getting ready. That's what we're getting ready to do for Melanin at Sea 3.0. We can't wait to go back on the edge. Ooh, it's so pretty. Y'all see him working back there? That is definitely not a mojito looking like drink. That's what scared us. Snoop wanted in on the joy. All right. Happy Sunday from Wanna Know. Here you go. She said, leaving a bridal shower, so I've already sipped. Oh, bridal showers are funny because the bride be going in. Tiffany Mosby says, I took my 89-year-old mother on a cruise for her birthday. One time we were literally the last people to make it on the ship because she's grown. She's grown, right? And she expected the ship to wait for us. Nope. Not even going to happen. That is so pretty, babe. We've done that before. We weren't like the last on the ship, but we made some close calls. That's so pretty. Look at the service. That's amazing. Now you know it's good. You probably should have made a picture. We're in summertime drinks. We got to switch to.
I need a new camera, so I got room back there to show everything the right way. But
we need to start making picture drinks for outside, for cocktail party purposes.
Yeah. So if you are sipping with us, special toast today. Is my mic on? Oh yeah, there it is.
Welcome
special toast today. This one is going to be for each and every one of you that took the time out, like Addie said at the beginning, to check on her, well wishes, all that. I also want to just salute everybody that's getting ready to hit the seas this summer, and also remembering a friend of mine that I lost over the past week.
Yes.
One of my good brothers. So to each and every one of you,
cheers.
Welcome to the hot cruise summer.
You gonna make that a thing, huh?
What you think?
Oh, this is good.
I'm back,
y'all.
Now,
this is like my first cocktail that I've been able to drink for real, because I couldn't drink anything on my meds. So maybe it's just. Is it good?
Oh, that is your first cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So is it good because I haven't had a cocktail in a month, or is it just really, really good?
I didn't even think about that. Oh, man.
Oh, this is good, y'all.
Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on Addie for the rest of the... I forgot that's your first cocktail. Where'd you stop at?
Olimar.
Okay. You got the information that I need to talk about? Because you never gave it to me.
Go to our website.
Oh, it's there?
Yeah.
Hey, all righty.
I think. Oh, nope. I got to get it for you.
You had one job.
I was not prepared.
One job, eh?
I was not prepared.
Well, we'll get to that because you scare me because your arms keep sliding this way instead of going that way.
Fine.
All right, while we're doing that, Olimar Pressful says, guys, don't the ship toots its horn in port before sailing. If you're on the island, they should hear that horn. It's mighty loud no matter where you at. That is true, but if you're too far away, that horn ain't gonna matter.
You're not gonna hear it.
Nah, you just ain't gonna hear it at all. Want to know here to go says the seashore is nice. Deshaun says thinking about going on the Carnival Panorama in May of next year.
I am still sketch. Like, Panorama is still sus to me because there are too many times where that ship has had issues. So good luck.
Yeah.
We love her sister. Like, we love the Horizon and we love the Vista, but Panorama?
Yeah.
She be having issues.
Wiley Simmons in the house saying, taking my first Virgin cruise next month. I will rep MAS to the fullest. Looking forward to the next MAS cruise. Deshaun, this is another one. Loretta says, if you go into your settings on your phone, you can stop your phone from changing automatically.
Yeah, that's what they were telling everyone to do on the Holland America.
Yeah, try sending that again because I don't know where it went.
Okay. But yeah, that's what they were telling everyone to do on Holland America, to put it on manual mode and then to ignore it. It went to messages.
Carla G says, Addie didn't think it was going to be that bad. I don't know what she's talking about.
The drink.
Oh, the drink. No, the drink ain't going to be bad.
Oh, no. Or am I talking? What you talking about, Carla? What didn't I think was going to be that bad?
Let's see. Kiana says, Addie and Terry, welcome back. Healing vibes. Glad to see your smile. Glad to have you. Natalie White says, so good seeing you guys. Addie, so glad you're feeling better. Mom and I just returned from our first Alaskan cruise on the Celebrity Edge. I know MAS will have a fabulous time this summer.
The one thing that I'm just so excited because, one, we're going back to Alaska. And since we were living in Alaska, the fact that we're going back to be able to actually just enjoy the coastline and see the glaciers and just see everything again. Because when we try to explain to people how beautiful Alaska was when we lived there, you just can't put it into words.
Yeah.
And then we're going on the Edge, which is one of our favorite ships, or I should say class of ships.
Do you realize how long it's been since we lived there, though?
20 years.
Goodness.
24
man.
to be exact, because we left when Kara was born.
Yes, that's crazy. I'm really looking forward to it, though.
We're so excited to be able to, y'all, it's so different that the air smells different. It's because there's no pollution. So we're just so excited to be able to go back to Alaska.
Yeah, man. Let's see. DT Cruiser says Carnival Mardi Gras 2.0 for us in November. And Terry, so envious of the top shelf of the bar. I needed to replenish my Uncle Nearest collection.
That right there?
Believe it or not, that's not the top shelf. But those 3 bottles, stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned to the sip. There's more to come. More to come.
Yeah.
From
Cuz. Okay, I have another question, and this question is for y'all. Do y'all want to see us do like a series of tastings of different types of liquors? I know we talked about it before, but would that be something that y'all are interested to see us do?
Oh, just have a little fun on the sip.
Yeah.
And the reason why we were thinking of doing it is because a lot of you do go on cruises and you do like to partake in cocktails. And sometimes you don't quite know
what the heck you're
what
drinking.
to try. So a lot of people, just out of habit, they'll continue to do the same thing. But if you're paying all that money for the drink package,
get the good stuff.
Try it.
Get the expensive stuff.
Quite a few people saying they're going to be on Utopia. Tia says she's going to be on in August in my cruising area. Miss Melina says Valentine's Day 25. Want to know, here you go, says 729 and 819, both casino comps.
Girl, we need to cruise together.
Sweet D says I'll be going
so that you can hook up my casino stuff.
On Utopia in December. Yes. If we have any cruise casino aficionados out there that know how to get down, holla at your people. Because we would love to see those emails floating around on our side of the side, too. Yeah.
We will definitely be a sponsor.
Doing a back-to-back in 3 and 4 days.
Oh, nice.
Ken Hill says they'll need to bring Utopia to New York. Brother Mallard says a booked on Utopia April and December next year.
Nice.
Carla says she's excited to go on Utopia because of the people I'm going with. I'm looking forward to seeing them, and there are a few YouTube crew members who are going to be on it as well.
Oh.
Let's see. Easy Selling says it's money, fuel savings, going a few blocks to Bahamas, and people have spending and casino money every day without running out. Fresh money every 3 to 4 days, and they will spend more at Coco Key.
See, we def know it's a money thing, because Royal will get their coins.
Yeah, man.
But to be able to go back and forth so much faster,
yeah,
it makes a lot of sense.
Linda Jackson says just did perfect day for the second time on Celebrity Beyond.
Isn't it awesome?
Man, that shit there.
It's probably our favorite.
Auntie Elaine, thank you. And I want to say thank you for your super chat, throwing dollars your way too. I saw that up there earlier. If I didn't get a chance to say thank you. Easy Sailing says Carnival will have the same benefits with Celebration Key. Lower fuel costs, more spending per day.
Yep. It just the dollars got to make sense.
Before we get into that, there's actually something else that happened with Carnival that I came across last week.
What?
They removed a very special VIFP perk.
What?
They removed a very, very special VIFP perk. And since we're talking about casinos,
what they do?
If you are a diamond and platinum returning guest, you probably got this notice last week that the $25 fun play credit in the ship's casino is gone.
What?
They say it was never intended as a long-term benefit, but nevertheless, it's been a popular perk with everybody for years. Now, the perk has been removed from the list of benefits for the upper tiers of the loyalty program. And Carnival Cruise Line's ambassador has confirmed that the credit is no longer being offered.
Were that many people going to play $25?
Now, so is it just diamond and platinum? Does everybody else get the $25 credit?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they just removed it from the top tiers.
I
I mean, but I think it was only available for those top tiers because we're platinum and we didn't have a $25 credit.
And if we did, we probably
didn't know we had it. Because one, we like the casino, but are we going to go in there every chance we get? No.
Well, if we want them emails, we might need to. So just to be clear, this decision to do away with that VIFP perk of $25 was because of the actual casino and not Carnival Cruises overall. So
so it's changed on that level.
Yeah, so it's related to the Ocean Players Club that they have.
Yeah, whatever they call their casino thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
But with that also being said, be on the lookout for them completely overhauling and revamping the VIFP program in the coming weeks. So
they need to.
We've heard that.
They need to. I mean, as long as my status don't change.
Right.
We worked hard to get that level.
Linda Jackson says, just did a perfect day for the second time. Oh, I did it? Oh, yeah, I'm here. Okay. Easy Sailing says Carnival will have same benefits with Celebration
you said
Key.
That already.
Okay. All right. Ken says, question, MSC 42625. Deposit has been made. Do I email you my information to join the group cruise?
Yes. We would have to do a transfer.
Yeah. Oh, for World America.
Yeah. So send me an email or send Terry an email with, and I will send you the booking transfer info.
Jaritha says the only thing about Lookout Key is the long distance walking to get to the parts of the island, especially the adult island.
It's a distance. That's a hike.
Man, come on. Shout out to a new sipper joining us today, King Tolliver. Welcome to the Sunday Sip.
Oh, look at the picture.
He says, I am new here, was scrolling looking for videos to watch for the Horizon and Celebration, which my wife and I will be on back-to-back next year.
Nice.
Oh, LOL, Acolyte. I thought I was watching The Matrix.
Oh, because the chick.
Yeah. Yep. The martial arts threw me off. I was just like, whoa. I got a new TV crush. That girl cute.
She is like our children's age. So don't be crushing.
So for today's,
but she is cute. If you don't know who he's talking about the actress that is playing the acolyte, right? And her name is Amandla Feinberg, something like that. I'm messing up her name. But she used to be Rue in Hunger Games. In the first Hunger Games, she was Rue. Oh. And if you saw the movie, the Hate You Give, she was that teen girl too.
All right. So I told you, we be all over the place in the sip.
It's because I love movies. So I know every actor and actress.
All right. So let's get back to business.
Yes. Get back to what the drink is. Why we're celebrating.
All right. So the reason why we made the Old Cuban, which is very
delicious, good. And
I suggest you guys try this. This is a good one.
I thought it was a riff on a mojito, but this ain't got nothing mojito about it.
It's not muddled. It's just shaken.
I like that.
Just get a little oils out of there.
Get a little sham.
The reason why I made that cocktail for the day is, if you remember a few months back, we announced that we are going to be doing a group land-based trip to Havana, Cuba. And we've been waiting for months, going back and forth with one agency, and they just kept dragging their feet. And then we had to go through some different things with the actual government of Cuba. But we are happy to announce that if you are a member, you already have gotten your email, and some of you
if you're on our email list,
have gotten the email. But we are ready to let you know that we are ready for you to experience Heavenly Havana. It's official. It's on now. And if you want to find out the info, you can go to our website. Go to addieandterry.com. That's addieandterry.com. Go to the Come With Us page. You will see Experience Heavenly Havana. Now, I know there were about 150 of you on our waiting list.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we can only take a very, very, very small few.
24.
We have 24 slots available.
Actually, it's 20 now because we've had some bookings.
But if you want to know what we're talking about, we're going to Cuba on next year. It's going to be amazing. You'll be able to see all that. You put the itinerary
The
on
whole
here?
thing is on there.
So just to let you know what we're going to be doing, all right, in case this is one of those bucket lists for you, or maybe you've been and you want to go back. When we arrive on next year, day one, we're going to fly into the Jose Marti International Airport. We're going to be picked up by our guide in the buses and the transfers, and we're going to go to our hotel of choice, which is the Hotel Grand Aston La Habana. And you can see that kind of over here. It's one of the
It's one of the newest
hotels in Havana, Cuba. That is where we're going to stay.
Absolutely gorgeous hotel, you guys.
For the week.
That is the pool at the hotel.
Yeah, I didn't know that, man. That's a pool.
I mean,
I'm just messing with you. We're going to get started right away. So as soon as we hit the ground, we going in. We're going to meet in the lobby. We're going to do our first tour, which is going to be a city tour of colonial Havana. We're going to visit some of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We're going to explore Plaza de Aramas, Plaza San Francisco, Plaza de la Cathedral. And that's going to be for about 2 hours. It's going to be a walking tour. And then, of course, you're going to build up a little appetite. So we're going to have our first meal. Our first dinner is going to be at Paladar Las Mercaderes. If I'm screwing that up, Spanish. Please forgive me. It's a very romantic restaurant with Cuban and international cuisine. A picture of that is over here to the right. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be amazing. That's day one, and then you get to kind of rest up. Day two, it's on and popping.
Yep.
I'm trying to follow this because you didn't put it in like bullet points. I'm trying to read.
Because it's a paragraph.
That's a lot to read. So we're going to go through and start.
Just do the recap.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. First item up for that day is going to be cigar rolling at El Faro store. So we're going to get a chance for you to go and see how authentic Cuban cigars are rolled. And we're going to have a couple of them. And then we're going to have lunch at Costa Vino. On that night, we're going to go to La Garita for dinner.
Fabulous restaurant.
And we're going to have another prearranged rum and cigar pairing session that evening as well.
Cigar and drinks included.
Oh, yeah. For about 1.5 hours to 2 hours.
At a rooftop.
And they're going to pair your cigar with the rum and go more in depth on how to make cigar making, how to smoke a cigar properly. That's going to include 2 aged rums and 1 cigar.
That's what I'm excited about, is the rum. That's
day 2. So tours... we're also going to have a private salsa dance lesson. That's what I didn't see that because you got it in the smaller print. I'm sorry. A private salsa dance lesson also on day 1.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Day 3, we're going to get to know the Cuban culture with a food tour and lunch at Habaro session with the Havana compass dance. Again, when you go to this website, you'll be able to see everything because I can't read through all that stuff.
It's a really cool dance and drum. It's a dance and drum dance troupe. That's what I'm trying to think of. They're a dance troupe and they're going to perform for us.
Right. Also, this is the day where we're going to do the panoramic city tour in the old whips, man. And you can see them right there.
I'm so excited for that.
Going to Cuba. We're going to do that. Then we're going to have dinner at El Conchero and VIP access to music at Fabrica del Arte. That is day 3.
So day 3 is like the art day.
Day 4, we're going to have another taste of Cuban nightlife. We're going to have a sunset at Malecon 663, where we can take in all that Havana has to offer. Then we're off to dinner at another local favorite, Otra Manera, meaning another way. And of course, no visit to Havana, Cuba would be complete without seeing the Tropicana Cabaret. And then we say farewell on day 5 and we're heading back. So again, if you are interested in going with us to Cuba, we only have 20 spots left. Now we have come to grips to know that we may have to do this tour multiple times next year, and we're willing to do that. But for the very first one, that's what we have planned. We'll try and simplify it on the webpage because that's a lot to read to try to figure out exactly.
It's just an itinerary.
What we're doing. I'm just, I got lost.
Because you're trying to skim it.
But if you want to book, there's another picture. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that down there.
You trying to skim it?
Where were we at?
What?
just again, that is the Hotel Grand Aston La Habana. Those are the accommodations.
You get either a double or a single.
And everything that's included is listed here. Also, what's excluded, also additional information. So get with us ASAP. If you would like to book your Havana experience, your heavenly Havana experience with Addie and Terry, we would love to be able to go to Cuba and see all the sights and enjoy all the things with you. But those are going to go fast. So
they are. So if you've ever wanted to go to Cuba and you're a foodie, you want to see a bit of culture, you want to see a bit of the cigars, you want to see a little bit of rum. It's basically a long weekend, so you don't have to take a long day or take a whole bunch of time off work because it's a Thursday through Sunday. So let's make it a beautiful, happy weekend. Yeah. Come with us.
Because that rum that I just made this with,
that's what is that why it's so good?
Can only this can only be gotten in Cuba. So imagine being able to bring some of this back home.
The real deal.
And I got some Cubans over there in the humidor.
The real deal.
So you know your boy's excited about it. So hit us up again, AddieandTerry.com. That's AddieandTerry.com. Go to the Come With Us page and let's go to Cuba in 25.
I gotta make sure I put that on the website correctly.
Carla G says, I'm going on the Celebrity Silhouette in January. She's excited about that one too.
That was our first celebrity cruise.
Yeah. DT says, give him a new ship with about 4,000 passengers and he'll be happy.
That's perfect.
Antonio Hawkins said, just finished the first Celebrity Beyond cruise to the ABC Islands. Can't wait to try the Virgin ship next.
Yay.
Ooh, you going from one good one to another good one.
Right?
Yes, sir. Easy Sailing says, when Royal places orders for smaller ships, I'll believe it. They're pushing small ship lovers to Celebrity and Silver Sea via status match.
They really are. They really are. I can totally agree with that.
Brother Mallard always comes through with the knowledge. He says, remember, it's only 3 to 5 ports that can handle a 200-ton ship.
The big ship.
And 3 of them are in Florida.
Yep.
Deja says, I want to see the Panama Canal with Virgin Voyages.
Oh, me too.
Michelle PJ says, greetings from Northern Virginia, VA
hey.
in the house. What's up? What's up, man? Glad to have my people from the East Coast up in here. Easy Sailing says, Utopia will pretty much be the same, but everyone will claim it's unique as always, like they did with Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Also says, LOL, but with Jubilee, etc., they will say it's the same as Mardi Gras. Elaine says, you guys ever think about doing a group cruise, Soul Train cruise? Like going on the Soul Train cruise? Let us know.
Or similar to the Soul Train cruise.
Yeah. Sydney says, we had a great experience with Chops and 150, but agreed 150 is more soft and romantic.
Yep.
Happy Joy says, love this thumbnail. Thank you, Happy Joy.
Oh, thank you.
Ricky Parker has a question, random question. He says, do you have global entry? We have a Mediterranean cruise in October and want to know how it was returning from Europe.
Oh, it was easy. Yes, we do have global entry, and it took us, we went with friends that did not have global entry.
Yeah.
And let's just say they had a much longer wait. We were in and out of the terminal in was it the terminal?
15, 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes tops. And not even that much.
No, it really wasn't.
It was about 10 minutes max.
The line was uber shorter than the regular line.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you'll do good with global entry. Just don't forget to take your card with you. But everything's going to be in the computer.
It's all in, and it's facial recognition. So you walk up, they scan your face, you show them your boarding pass or whatever, and then you're good.
Yeah.
That's simple. Love global entry.
Sydney says, beautiful cocktail indeed. Tiffany says that drink must be hella good because both of you got quiet. Michael Burrell, thank you for your super chat as well. We're going to drop a couple of dollars for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the love. Alicia Johnson has a question. She says, do you suggest an excursion for Costa Maya and or Mahogany Bay or hang out at the ports?
Okay. For Costa Maya, we have a place that we like to go to that's not in the port.
Right.
So that's generally what we do, or do an excursion. Mahogany Bay. That's Honduras.
Trying to remember.
That's Honduras.
Yeah. Is that the one that we didn't like?
We usually do an excursion. And because that's Honduras. That's where we went ziplining.
That Mahogany Bay? Mm-hmm. Is that the one where you get off the ship and the zip lines right there? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just stay in port and do all the stuff that was, well, when we've gone, we've stayed in port and did the port things.
Yeah.
But you can find some stuff. Just depends on what you're interested in and what you're looking forward to do.
Yeah. Especially for Costa Maya, we found a place that we just love and can't wait to go back to.
Yeah. You'll be seeing it soon. I just haven't dropped the video yet.
Right. I was about to say, we haven't put it out yet, and we'll give you guys some suspense. So you have to wait till the video comes out.
Yeah. Tracy says she's missed your expression so much after you try the drinks. Brother Strand, good evening to you. Welcome back to the SIP. Carla says it's great that you're off the meds. Phyllis McDougal, welcome to the Sunday SIP. Your name sounds familiar.
You are brand new.
We're going to give you some love anyway. Rhapsody of the Seas, July 14th. Older small ships get love too.
Not from Terry.
And she's sipping a Kettle One Cosmo. That's what I'm talking about.
Classy.
Together we travel in the house. What's going on? Homer Simpson said, I loved it there. Paula says, the panorama is a good time, but Carnival did send it for repairs the week after my cruise last fall.
See, it's us.
Sydney
Tastings
says yes
cool.
for the tastings. Brett says yes. Carla says yes. Deja
1,000
says
times
yes,
yes.
1,000 times yes to tastings.
Okay.
Valerie Eskridge, hello from Vegas. What's up? What's up? Welcome to all these sippers joining us.
We have not been to Vegas in at least 20 years.
Yeah, man.
It's time.
We were young whippersnappers back then, man.
Yeah.
I was like 50 pounds lighter back then.
Both of us were 50 pounds lighter.
Good.
We need to go back.
Taryn says, we want a tasting. I trust your recommendations. Okay. Pamela says, so glad the SIP is back. We're glad to be back with y'all.
We're glad to be back.
Y'all don't understand. I think we looked forward to the SIPs just as much as you did.
Yes.
On Sundays, because we just get a chance to just hang out with all our friends. You know what I'm saying? Harry says, is Terry going to make a series of every drink that every ship makes, the recipe and tasting notes?
No. That's a lot of drinks.
That would be a lot. Homer Simpson says we have one at the end of July, but who knows? Who knows, Harry?
I do like the idea of doing tastings so people can know what tasting notes are.
Linda says Utopia in September and Mardi Gras for Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's a great idea.
A couple of more yeses. Let's see. Valencio says, wow, tasty sip, Terry, but I didn't have Cuban rum. I only had bamboo, dark rum, yet tasty.
Bamboo is good.
Rum is going to be rum in this cocktail. As long as you made it with the rest of the stuff, you should be good.
And I love bamboo.
Yeah.
I had when did we go out that way? And I had the rum old fashioned. Mm. I don't remember when, but it was a really good one.
Cruising Caper said, wow, Cuba. Kitty Boo 2121 said, wait, Cuba? Yeah.
Cuba.
Valencio says, wow, must do next time. TNA, very nice. Sharon Whitner says Cuba would be wonderful. Your mom says, okay, children, this is the one. Holla. Krista Collins says, ooh, I want to go. Sharon Winder says, y'all are going to do the thing.
I mean, we have been wanting for a long time to go to Cuba.
Yeah.
Like that was what actually introduced us to Virgin Voyages because we were excited to go cruise there via Virgin, but mine almost gone.
It's not good.
And so we've been dying to go to go to Cuba since we found out, since they opened up for tourism. And even with the ban on it, you can still go. So making sure that we got all the details right and got all the permissions and got all the things in place. We're so excited to finally.
And the reason why we were going and everything. But now everything is.
It's falling into place. Now we just need y'all to book so
the I's
next
are
year
dotted,
get
the
here.
T's are crossed, and we're ready to go. I would go this year if we could, but yeah, I'm ready for that one.
We are so ready. For a third person, you'd have to do two different rooms. I'm sorry. They don't have the ability to do a triple or a quad. So you'd have to do the single and the double in order for 3 people to go. So, or 2 doubles if 4 people want to go. So sorry.
Michelle PJ says that should be amazing. Hubby and I actually cruised to Cuba on the Sky in June of 2017, and it was such an awesome experience. So I know you guys will have a great time doing a land-based
We are so excited.
trip. Let's see. Natalie White says, yes, can't wait for the Cuba trip. Easy Selling says, loved Havana, nice clubs.
That's why we have a whole day just nighttime.
Yeah, man. And just to let people know, there is some time. There will be time for you to be able to go and
Just do your own thing.
Your own thing, and then there is a special thing that I'm going to do. I have to do because I'm in Cuba. That's not on the schedule. Let's just say if you love cigars, you're gonna want to go with me. Trust me, it's gonna be.
He planning an extra itinerary or extra things I ain't know about.
Come on, man. G16 classified.
It's got to be G16 classified because I ain't know nothing about it.
Serena Shepard says, just sailed the Celebrity Beyond last week. It's my first cruise, and I am hooked.
You picked a gorgeous ship.
Yeah, man.
As your first cruise. Now I feel sorry for you kind of because you've set the bar very high because the Beyond is fabulous.
Right. D&W Love the Cruise says, we would love to see you both preparing cooking, tapas, finger foods, or light pasta dishes in the kitchen and pairing it during your Sunday sip while sharing cruising tips and experiences.
You're not the first to say so. A lot of people want to see my chefing skills.
Mm-hmm. How's your back? You good?
I'm good. I'm moving a lot.
So we're gonna roll through this real quick.
Yeah, I'm good.
Auntie Elaine says, yes, I was talking about the Soul Train cruise. We'd have to look into that. We hadn't really thought about it, but it's definitely something to look into. D&W Love the Cruise says, what do you think about that?
It's an idea.
Michael Morrell says, just joined the wait list for Cuba. I would love to get on the first one, slapping my credit on credit card on the table right now.
Okay, so I just updated the website. So if you go there now, it should say learn more, and you'll see the booking page that Terry just was at.
Yeah.
So go back and get off. Someone say, don't go to the wait list.
Yeah.
You should be able to go through the book.
Go ahead and book now.
It is ready to, and bookable.
Yeah. Sheila Ignacio says, going on Utopia of the Seas July 26th of this year.
Oh, nice.
Toyla says, question, have y'all done Belize? None of the excursions are jumping out at me. Is there something to do at the port?
If you're going to Belize, you're going to be porting, or it's actually a tender that you have to take to get to Belize City. There's several different things that you can do. You can go to Placencia, which is one of the beaches there. You could just go ask one of the taxi drivers and take you to one of the beaches. They have the Blue Hole. If you're into snorkeling or diving, you can do the Blue Hole. But what we did was hire a taxi for the day, and he took us all over. Oh, no.
Yeah, it was the first trip.
It was the first trip. He took us all over, and we were able to go to Altanha, which is one of the Mayan ruins, and we were able to climb to the top. And then this last one, that was Belize too, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. On Holland. Go back and look at our Holland video. We were in Belize where we did the Mayan tour.
Yeah, the Mayan tour, yeah.
and we got stranded. So
no, don't say it like that because then she won't want to do the
No, but
thing,
the good
man.
thing is we booked through the cruise line, so everything was safe and in order, and they waited for us. But it was, and the excursion itself was a great excursion. It's just that the transportation had issues.
Yeah.
But we absolutely love Belize. We're considering getting some property there.
And possibly moving there.
Or expatting there. So,
no cap. Like, for real. We're really working on that.
We're in the thought process of
right
how
now.
do we make this a thing. Yeah. So we absolutely love Belize. It's an English-speaking country. The people, the food, the atmosphere, A1.
Yeah.
So enjoy.
And for my financially smart people out there that like to make great investments, if you remember how it was before Bali blew up and Tulum blew up, do some research. Belize is at that point right now.
It's the next.
That is it's something that we wanted to do when we first went there years ago. And I wish we did because we could have got a lot.
We would have had a deal.
For like $10,000. They're about $50,000 for the lots right now. But it's definitely investment. They're 90% tourism. Like she said, it's English speaking. You've got Creole. You've got Belizeans. You've got Canadians.
All over the world.
You've got Latinos. It's a beautiful, beautiful country. And we are definitely serious about expatting to Belize here. Hopefully, maybe in the next year or two. Just depends on how this channel pop off.
And your money goes a long way there. For every $2 Belizean dollars is $1 American dollar or $1 US dollar.
It's good vibes.
So it's wonderful.
Charlie's World says, question, have y'all looked at the new Margaritaville ship? And are you guys going to cruise it? It actually looks pretty good.
He has said that he would do the new ship.
In all transparency, that was the plan before Addie had her surgery. We were going to go out on the inaugural selling for Melanin for
MAS
for Margaritaville at Sea, and I was going to go and do a real deep dive, not to go and bash the cruise line, but to actually just go and see what's different with the new ship, what has changed, and what it's really like, because a lot of people are going on Margaritaville at Sea. I actually had a call from a potential client last week that specifically was asking about Margaritaville at Sea. So we're starting to get interest in that. If you are military, you're a veteran like myself, then it is amazing offer that they do for vets. And it's one of those trips where you get in, you get out, you back. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like you go in for a specific reason. You go in to have a little fun. You go in to get off the ship, have some fun, get back on the ship, and come back home. Mm-hmm. So who knows? And then we might go, and it might just be, what we thought. Crystal B. Cruises says, I got married in Vegas 17 years ago today. Happy anniversary to you.
Yeah, that's what I said a little while ago.
Well, I'm going to say it back again. Haven't been back since. GK Travel says, yes to tastings. I want to elevate my cocktail game. I got you.
We got you.
Brother Mallard says, look, I have a med cruise May 25th on MSC Seaside. So what is global entry?
Global entry is basically U.S. Customs. You apply for it, and if you have a credit card, it's usually reimbursed. I think what the cost was like $125.
It depends on
the credit card. But basically, you are proving that you are you, and you are able to go through customs without having to stop at the actual customs desk and get checked and verified and all the things like that. So it's basically a speedy process of getting through other countries and returning back to the United States.
Or basically, it's the TSA for international travel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
Boom.
But you got to be approved.
Yeah, well, you have to go through security checks and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when you do your application, just make sure that you don't have any tickets, don't have any warrants, that you are. It's just because those will stop you from being able to get approved.
And children can get global entry as well. So
yeah, it's kind of like an extension of your passport, right? Because you of course, if you're leaving the country, you would want to have a passport.
Easy Sailing says, funny about Cuba, all the female customs agents wore fishnet stockings. Of all the things to talk about, that's what stuck out in your head.
Why are they wearing fishnets? Hey.
All right, so let me stop playing, man. Trippin' Texas in the house. What's going on?
Hey, boo. We need to see y'all again. We haven't seen y'all in forever.
Right, man. Cruising Caper says they're cruising September on the Mardi Gras for the 65th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, early birthday, because you do not look 65.
Not at all. Nowhere near that.
Nowhere near 65.
For real. Toilet, we're going to go ahead and send some love and prayers your way. She says she's going to be having hip surgery at the end of July, so looking for things not too hard on my new hip.
Oh, yeah. Then they have perfect beach days in Belize. So there's plenty of beach. Like I said, Placencia is a huge coastline in Belize. Absolutely beautiful for you to just relax and sip on some cocktails.
Call Me Darling says, I went to Belize for the Lobster Festival and loved it. The food is delicious as well.
That's also where they have those giant spiny lobsters that you can literally get a lobster at the port.
Mm-hmm. Call Me Darling also says global entry also comes with pre-check.
Yes, it's automatic.
Yeah.
So you don't have to take your shoes off and take your belts off and take out the computer, take out the thing, and do all that good stuff. You just walk through.
Right. So we've been here about an hour and a half now, and I would love to keep going, but I don't want Addie to kind of sit up because she's stretching her back too much.
Yeah.
So if you have any last minute questions, go ahead and put those down in the chat for us. I know we were all over the place today, but really we just wanted to come back, let you know that we're alive. She's alive. She's good to go.
Eyes here, y'all. Eyes here.
And we're back to the SIP. Of course, next weekend is Father's Day. We were kind of debating. We'll be here. If you're here, you're here. If not, and then, let's see. Coming up this summer, we've got something very, very special planned here real soon. Hope you guys.
Hold up.
What?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'm thinking to myself.
Oh, hope you guys will be interested in that. Of course, we've got our Alaskan sailing coming up in July. We've got Sisterhood at Sea coming up. We've got another yet to be named cruise on the way, and yet another unnamed cruise that we're really excited about.
Yeah.
Yet to be named.
You keep and I have to think, like, what is he talking about?
Yeah. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out the beginning of our Mediterranean cruise series on Virgin, very first video is gangbusters. It's still
going viral, y'all.
That literally may be our biggest video on the channel. Shout out to all our Grecians that have come in and showed us much love and support on that video. On our trip to Athens and what we did in Athens before boarding the Resilient Lady for its first sailing back when we went. You also get a chance to see the second video when we were in Santorini, Greece, and some of the things that we did in Santorini. Next video will probably hit on Wednesday. And where did we go after Santorini? Where was the country when we did the tour with the driver?
Rhodes.
Is that Turkey?
No, that's Greece.
Greece.
Rhodes, Greece.
Okay, next video will drop on Wednesday, and that will be Rhodes, Greece. So we hope you guys enjoy that. Plus,
it's like stepping back.
We're going to continue to start doing some of our educational videos. We're trying to debate whether the next one is going to be Virgin or Holland America based. Shout out to everybody that has been reaching out to us about Holland America line. There's been a huge interest in Holland America since we released our series, and we're glad to service you as well. If you don't know what we're talking about, we are travel advisors as well as cruise content creators, and if you would love to plan your next trip, we would love to help you out with that. All you got to do is reach out to us, either Addie at addieandterry.com or Terry at addieandterry.com. You can find all our upcoming group cruises, of course, online on our website at addieandterry.com. Just go to the Come With Us page, and every single thing will be right there. Taryn says the Greece series is getting me excited for Sisterhood at Sea 2025.
Yes.
Good to know. Ken Hill says, question I asked earlier about the group cruise in April.
I just responded back to him.
She just responded. Chastity M says, hello, everyone. Glad to see you guys. Speedy recovery.
Thank you.
And who Paul is sending love. So with all that, man, we just want to say again, thank you. Thank you so much for all the love in the month that we were gone. Good. Addie is loving the Cuban drink. Of course, this is her first one back, so yeah, all that. Be looking out for the upcoming videos this week. If you always have any questions or anything, hit us up. We're here for you. We love each and every one of you. We thank you for supporting the channel, and it's only onward and up from here. So until next week,
we love you.
Have a great week, y'all.
Mwah.
God bless. We go.